name is Joyce Tomaselli. I'm responsible for the Community Horticulture programs here at Cornell Cooperative, and I lead the Master Gardener Volunteers. Master Gardener Volunteers are experienced home gardeners that love to help other gardeners be successful. They receive a lot of training, and then they volunteer by giving back to the community. This is one of the demonstration gardens called Sustainable Attainable Gardens, where we show good practices and we show how anyone can have a beautiful garden. We're only early May now, but by the time we're in the summertime, this trellis will be covered with tomatoes. There will be cabbage and kale tucked in here. There'll be butterflies and all sorts of pollinators enjoying the trees and shrubbery. So we have people who are experienced and love to help others learn about gardening. A major fundraiser for the Master Gardener and the Community Horticulture programs is our annual spring plant sale. In a minute we'll go into the greenhouse, but we grow so many plants ourselves that we now also have a temporary hoop house that we've built. These are the perennials that will be for sale this coming weekend, and now let's go into the greenhouse and look at the rest of them. This year will be the 25th almost annual plant sale for our Master Gardeners. Last year, because of COVID restrictions, we closed it to the public. But this year, we had to modify it some. Usually, we have all the plants out on the front lawn for people to choose and buy. This year, we did it all online and then with safe curbside pickup. We have thousands of plants. We start growing them at the beginning of March when we have some annuals or some perennials that come from plugs, and then as the months go on we sow the annuals. Here we have all sorts of herbs that are ready to be brought out to our customers. Here we have the vegetables, the tomatoes, the peppers, and if you come down this way you see we have all of these beautiful annuals. So the greenhouse starts getting heated the beginning of March, and by May 16 it will be empty. So our plant sale is, as I said, it's a huge fundraiser. It's a lot of work. We do a lot of teaching about all of the plants as people purchase them, and it is quite exciting as one of the big Master Gardener programs where we teach, we learn, and we serve the community. Master Gardener volunteers provide a lot of outbound education. We provide presentations via Zoom these days to libraries and garden clubs. We also teach a lot at community events at the Dutchess County Fair. We've got lovely display materials if we're outdoors. Things that we teach about include things like this, like home gardening. We teach about, this is home composting. We teach about garden vegetables. We teach about shrubs, pollinator gardens, good bugs, bad bugs. We also teach about invasive species. This is one of the pests that is a problem coming into our area. So we raise awareness with formal or informal education about topics of interest to our community locally. Master Gardener volunteers also answer a lot of inbound questions. We call them diagnostics. Traditionally, there was this thing called the Master Gardener Hotline, and it was available, in the mornings during the week, and people called and everything was done verbally. Now we get more requests from email, from direct phone calls, from web inquiries. It's not that people don't know how to do research, it's that there's so much information it gets really confusing. So we answer questions on what is this, what's this plant, what's this fruit, what's wrong with it, what's this bug, what did I do wrong. We get how do I build a raised bed, how do I plant a tree. We have the experience to provide a lot of answers, and we know how to research for details that a lot of people really need. So it's not that they don't know what they're asking, it's that it's very confusing to the normal gardener, the normal homeowner, and even to commercial people. Last year in 2020, we answered almost 1,000 diagnostic requests from the county. Cornell Cooperative Extension Dutchess County is also really involved as a partner with the Lower Hudson Partnership for Regional Invasive Species Management called Lower Hudson PRISM. We teach how to identify invasives, we teach what harm they cause, and we teach about problems that require a special focus these days. Here at the Farm and Home Center, it's easy because, as an example, here we have mugwort, which is a nasty weed. We have multiflower rose, which is an invasive, and we have tree of heaven, which is the favorite host for spotted lanternfly, one of the pests that is currently a very strong concern.